Hi folks, it's time to talk about greatest common divisors and least common multiples. There's a third way of finding GCDs too. It's called using the Euclidean algorithm. Remember that when we divide a whole number by another whole number that's not zero, we get a quotient. That's the thing on top of the division sign when we do long division. And we get a remainder. That's the thing at the very bottom when we subtract last. And so as an example, if I divide 23 by 4, I know that 4 will go into 23, 5 copies of 4 will add up to 23 with 3 extras to get to 23. So 23 is 4 5s and 3 more. So the remainder is 3, the quotient is 5, and remember the divisor is 4 and the 23 is, yes, Alaskans, your dividend. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use this idea of the division algorithm over and over to find the GCD. Let's see how it goes. So I want to find the GCD of 120 and 288. So I start using this division algorithm. 288, I can do long division if I need to. I see 2 copies of 120, add up to 240, and then there'll be 48 left over. I am going to repeat this process using 120 as my dividend, and I'm going to make 48 my remainder into my divisor. How many 48s fit into 120? Well, 2 of them will. That'll get me to 96, and I'll have 24 left over. So now I'm going to repeat the same thing. My quotient becomes my dividend. My remainder becomes my divisor. And I say, how many copies of 24 are in 48? Well, 2, and there's nothing left over. And the GCD is going to be the last remainder I get that isn't 0. So I just rewrote it here more compactly with the colors so that you can see on each line down how a remainder will become a divisor. Next line down will become the dividend. So the same calculations. Take a look at those colored bands that show you where those numbers move and how our final answer is the last non-zero remainder, 24. All right, let's see it again. Another one. Let's do the GCD of 288 and 162. So 288, I could take away 162 and have 126 left. So my divisor becomes my dividend on the left, 162. I divide it by my old remainder, 126. 1 copy of 126 fits into 62, and 36 are left over. Now I'm going to make 126 my dividend, 36 my divisor. I see 3 36s add up to how much? 108, and there's 18 left as the remainder. And finally, I move 36 over to the other side as my dividend. 18 becomes my divisor. It goes in twice. There's no remainder. The last non-zero remainder is my GCD. So I'd like you to try a couple of these and see how you do. So stop the recording, and when you're done, you can check your work on the next slide. Okay, so I have written out those 2 problems. Take a look, and when you're done, move on.